So next one, something we like to joke about, really something you'll remember. You'll definitely be feeling it. We want this hamstring to work in the shortened range, so we want it to be as short as possible and you still be able to control it there. I'm going to show you a couple of different variations. So what Even's going to do, she's going to grab her heel and she's actually going to pull this all the way up to get the knee flexed as much as possible. A lot of things are going to happen for most people, so a lot of times you're going to pull that up there and you're just not going to have it and it's going to come out to the side, so we want to make sure that stays there. Then from there, what we also want to do is make sure the butt stays tucked under, abs stay nice and tight. Okay? So you can see she has a great position, almost like the couch stretch if you guys are familiar with that. From here we have a couple of different toe positions, so she can go dorsiflex to ankle. This is literally the squat. Hamstring's pulling us deeper into the squat. Now she's going to fire this hamstring right here. 3, 2, 1. She's going to let go and hold. This should almost cramp, or it will on you. It's perfectly fine, just confusion if it does. Start off with 10 seconds on this one, definitely, then get your way up a little bit higher and relax. She's going to go all the way down. So the second variation we're going to show you, go ahead and pull that all the way up there. She's going to go ahead and plantar flex her toe, so it's going to be nice and straight. She can curl the toes to the butt. That'll really get a good feedback. But you can also, keep the toes up, different variations. Keep the butt tucked under, make sure it's in. 3, if you're the coach, touch the hamstring, get them to actually get that feel, and go. Good. 10, 9, letting her hold. This is after class, so I'm not going to overdo it. That's good. She held for 10 seconds. Good. Already good. So the other variation that I want to kind of talk about now is a lot of times when we're doing our knee cars, you might have noticed that you have trouble actually turning your knee in and out, or vice versa, one or the other. So what we can do is we can train that hamstring in the shortened range, thinking about actually making that knee a little better. So what she's going to do is going to pull that all the way up there. And with this one, I like to kind of do it for her. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her just a little bit of, just relax, take your hand. I'm going to give her just a little bit of rotation at the knee. So she's going to go ahead and max that out actually. And now she's going to have to keep the hamstring there while the knee stays rotated out, so tibial rotation. 3, 2, 1. She's going to hold that. So the tibia is turning out, the knee's turning out, but we're trying to keep the hamstring in. You can see how hard it is. Her knee's even coming towards me. We want to try to keep it in a little bit better. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good, and that's going to really help you. So say that you're the type of person that your feet are always turned in. We probably want to get stronger at being able to keep them out. Most people are duck feet, what they would call where you're turned out. Then we definitely want to get better at being able to turn in. You want to be able to do anything so that when you need it, it's there. So the next variation, we're going to pull this all the way up. Good. She's going to get nice and tight, and then we're going to go ahead and actually turn the tibia in. So she's turning from the knee in, keeping that heel there, and you can really see the effect that this has on the hamstring. It's even harder to keep it up higher. 3, 2, 1, hold there. 10, 9, same thing. Increase, progressively overload as the person's ready for it, and relax. So there's a couple of different variations with the hamstring that you're really going to get some injury prevention, but definitely help your knee cars, and also really give you just the variability in the feet and the knee. So whatever happens, say you're in that football game, that baseball game, you end up in that really bad position, you're going to be able to push back and be resilient there.
Nice.
What we're going to get into is going to be a lift off. We're basically trying to strength train the end range. So first we're going to have her just start off in just a nice standard lunge position, and then we'll show you a little bit more extension of the hip. So right now, if I'm the coach, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take her into as much as she can get. So this is her passive end range. The goal is to actually bridge the gap between passive and active. I'm going to back off about 5 degrees. From there, I'm going to hold here. She's going to go ahead and exhale her ribs down and in, get nice and tight, sniff that air into her lower abdominals. We're driving through these. She could also just have her hands on the post if you don't have 2 perfect poles. Everything's radiating. She's got tension through everything. She's going to go ahead and push down into my hand first. So down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now she's going to lift off my hand and try to get her heel to the butt. Good. Lift, hold, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Next rep, get tight, ready, 3, 2, 1, up, hold, 3, 2, 1, coming down. Good, so say I wasn't here for her, she could do this on her own. I would go ahead and put this right on the block, whatever it is, find that height. She's gonna get nice and tight, and ready, lift, hold, 3, 2, 1. Good. So now we're going to go ahead and put her into a little bit more hip extension. We're going to get that right foot forward just a little bit. And now she's going to keep her tucked, but she's going to go ahead and drive into a little bit more hip extension. Then from here, I can go ahead and find that end range again. So there's passive. Let's bridge that gap, make it hers. So we're going to bring it down a little bit. She can go ahead and push down. 3, 2, 1. Fire the hamstring and lift. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Same thing again. Down a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Lift. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. So that's how we're going to go ahead and strengthen that end range. She's basically staying in there. We're building up some resiliency here. If you notice, like just the same example that we've been using, if you're running to first base and you get into that short range right there, pull your hamstring. You're just going to really reduce the chances of doing that because she's been here, she showed control there, and she's gotten a lot stronger there as well.